From House Foreign Affairs, Florida Congresswoman Maria Salazar. The Congresswoman's family fled communist Cuba to come to America. Congresswoman, what did you make of the media meltdown and the Democrat meltdown over the rally?
Well, we need to expect what's happening right now, Elizabeth. They know they're going to lose. The momentum is palpable. You can feel it everywhere, from Miami to Georgia. So we are delighted to know that Hispanics and the rest of the American electorate has come to the realization that it's time to change. And you know, I wanted to also say, look at that. My daughter was there at Madison Square Garden. Only Elvis Presley and Michael Jackson, people of that stature, have been able to fill that stadium to the brim like President Trump. A president, a politician, Republican in the heart of New York City. You don't see that very often.
Right,
and
exactly.
Look, more than 50,000 people, and those who are waiting outside.
Right.
Impeccable. Unprecedented.
There was also this. The Trump campaign and GOP lawmakers denounced and condemned a comedian who called Puerto Rico a, quote, floating island garbage. Media watchdogs say in reality, quote, he was making fun of Puerto Rico's really bad trash problem. It belly flopped. But Congresswoman, the highlight reel from the rally is pretty stunning. Let's get your reaction to what happened. Watch.
Jews and Muslims and Catholics and evangelicals and Mormons, and they're all joining our cause in large numbers, larger than anyone has ever seen in this country before, larger than they've ever seen in any country.
I don't leave the Democratic Party. The Democratic Party left me. The Democratic Party is the party of war. It's the party of the CIA. You had Kamala Harris giving a speech at the Democratic Convention that was written by neocons. It was belligerent, pugnacious.
They have impeached him, indicted him, raided him, railroaded him, shot him, and sued him. And where is he? He is still standing. He just keeps on coming because he loves this country too.
Anybody spends time driving around and you can see the intensity. It's astonishing.
Wow, that was Democrat Senator John Fetterman on Trump's impact in Pennsylvania. What did you make of what you just heard?
I just wanted to mention something that you just said at the beginning. This comedian talking about Puerto Rico. Look, he's an imbecile. And I'm telling you that he's an idiot. And I was with the Trump camp right when it was happening. And they were responding back to me that they did not understand what this guy was saying. We got to say that President Trump gave billions of dollars to Puerto Rico, to the island of Puerto Rico, when Hurricane Maria hit it. And not only that, he visited the island. So I assure you, I was there with them via text, and they have nothing to do with those comments.
Congresswoman Salazar is always setting the record straight. A pleasure to see you again. Thanks for joining us.
See you, Lizzie.
Sure. Okay. The battleground.